Hello all and welcome to a little opening video. That's right, I'm going to be unsealing all three of these games here that you see before you. They are the Burger King games. They are NTSC American exclusive games. And I bought these quite some while ago. I think I paid £9 for the three games, but I paid about £26 overall to have them imported over from America. Now, story goes is obviously they are still sealed. Didn't have the NTSC console to play them on back then. My intention with every game is to always buy it, open it, unseal it if necessary to play the game, but I never saw the need to unseal it if I didn't have the console to play it on. And even if I never got the console, I must admit I did always want these as an interesting collector's piece. But I do intend on playing these. I'm a gamer before collector. I'm a gamer who collects, more so the point. So it's time, I think it is finally time to let these three games breathe and just see what you get in them. Obviously beyond the game disc, is there a manual in there? Is there any additional paperwork in there? I don't know, perhaps a free burger. Who knows? I really do not have a clue. I mean, we'll also have a quick look over the boxes as well, because I don't really have a clue, certainly with respects to this one here, as to what the games actually are. I'm kind of guessing that this is some kind of kart racer, and I have actually seen gameplay footage of this one only before. So with that, let's pile them up, and we'll start unsealing them one by one and just see exactly what we get inside them. So we'll start with the most common one, the one that I certainly see around a lot more than the other two, certainly on things like eBay and such. And that is Sneak King. And obviously all three of them have this at the top. Includes Xbox 360 and original Xbox versions. You can play it on both. So technically, is it a 360 game that's backwards compatible with the original Xbox? Don't know. That's an argument. But there we go. Cover there, obviously there's his shadow. That's a bit creepy, isn't it? Sneak King and just the shadow of the Burger King man in that sort of pose. Yeah, it's a little bit disturbing. But basically, what have we got here? The majestic master of sneak invites you to go behind the mask. The game is sneaking. The objective is surprise. Here's your chance to step into the royal shoes of the king and silently unleash your hot sandwiches on the hungry citizens of this famished world. All of your covert gaming skills will be put to the test as you try to fill the role of the slickest sneaker on the planet, the Sneak King. So yeah, you've got all these hungry people wandering around, wondering where food is, and you've got to sneak up on them with food and give it to them by the sounds of it. So yes, that is game one. Can we get a split in there on the go? Yes, we can. Can we get it open? Wow, I've got scissors and knife on standby. Didn't need it. So what do you indeed get inside Sneak King, obviously, apart from the game disc? If I can get it open promptly enough. There we go. Right, we are in. So here we go. What do we get in there? Yes, we do get a manual. The disc art is the first thing I've looked at. Is not, I mean, it's not too complex, but you know, yeah, that's the point. It's the yellow stands out and is kind of nice. And then we've got a little bit of a flyer in there. Look. Give the gift of beef. BK Crown card. The new BK Crown card. Pay now so you can eat later. So, yeah. So, basically, you can store Burger King credit up on this card somehow and then take it in and buy food. Is that what you do there? I don't know. Load, use, reload. Works like cash. So, yeah, I suppose you don't have to carry cash around with you. You can load up your Burger King card and stroll into the store and spend your money that way. Now, is that still a thing? Obviously, these games are of age now. Is that still a thing that they do in America? I don't know. If you do know, if you are an American watching this, comment section below if you know these things still exist. I must admit, mildly interesting. Now, will we get one of these in all three games? Bear in mind, obviously, you got them from Burger King. That's how you obtained them back in the day. And this is our manual. The manual feels a little bit sort of cheaper paper than you normally get. It also doesn't feel like a... Oh, I thought that... Oh, no, it does, yeah. It folds out more like a leaflet than an actual manual. There we go. We've got some directions of how to play the game. For some reason, we've got boxes in different colours there. A button, surprise, flourish, accept. Yeah. Is it all words? Pretty much all words, no images. Oh, no, there's the picture of the Sneak King himself and an introduction to the game. I'm not going to sit here and read all of that out at once, but should you so wish to read it, hopefully I've left this here long enough for you to pause and have a little read of that. So we get a manual and we get this give the gift of beef card inside of Sneak King. So we'll move Sneak King out of the way and we'll just do them as I've randomly piled them up next to me. We'll do Pocket Bike Racer next. Now, my original opinion on this, or thoughts on this when I saw this cover, is it looks like it's going to be some sort of, well, I say kart racer, but it looks like they're all on, funnily enough, pocket bikes, miniature bikes. There we go. That's quite obvious now you come to say it. So yeah, I don't know who this woman is. I mean, if she's some form of celebrity or is it just a generic female that they've made as a character for the game. But there's the king himself sitting on a little pocket bike. And then on the back, we've got the excitement of the pocket bike racing without the lower without the lower back pain. Test your mettle over treacherous terrain such as the King's Garden. You've got the Burger King and Fancy Ranch. There again, I'm not going to read all three of those out, but I will hold it here long enough and still enough for hopefully you to pause and have a read, should you so desire. So, is it a circuit racing or is it just track racing? I think it might be track racing from what I can make out. Not entirely 100% sure. So we made a split there. We have made a split there. There we go. So we'll unseal this one and see if we get the same sort of stuff inside it. That was a lot quicker than sneaking. There we go. Perhaps I'm just getting the hang of it. So boom, inside of it we've got exactly the same card there. So we don't need to talk about that too much. So you get a flyer for the Give the Gift of Beef, the BK Crown card. Probably in all three. We'll confirm that in a minute. There's our manual. Discard, yeah, why not? The Burger King himself on a pocket bike, why not? Seems self-explanatory to do that sort of thing. And the manual, again, it's this kind of leaflet layout again, isn't it? Game types, there we go. Standard race, Battle Royale, makes sense, doesn't it? Cone Trial, so yeah, is that some sort of, weaving in and out cones trial, ultimate time trial, and hardcore racing. So you've got a few modes there. So this is going to be definitely interesting to have a play of finally. There's our introduction, and again, I'm not going to read here while we're on camera, but there we go, holding it long enough there for people to pause and have a read. Again, should you so desire. Below that, we do have, there we go, an image of the game, a screenshot. So I don't know, the sneaking, I've seen gameplay footage of, and it doesn't look that great. That looks like it could be a lot of fun. I'm going to be honest with you there. Looks like it could be a lot of fun. So with that, I think we're going to swiftly move on to the final game of the three, and that is Big Bumpin'. And we've got, there we go, the Burger King man himself in a bumper car, and a chicken in a bumper car as well. So that's some sort of KFC off-the-cuff reference there. Trying to put a split in here again. I have done. Can I get my fingers in? There we go. So we're opening this one up. Oh, we haven't really looked at the back yet. Let's get it out now and then look at the back. Why not? So my initial thought, I have no idea what this game is about, but I kind of think it's some vehicular combat arena game. Is that a good guess? Let's have a look at the back. So we've got Own the Puck, Last Man Standing, Power Surge, and Bumping Hockey. So yeah, vehicular combat / sort of vehicular sports game potentially. 6 characters, 5 arenas, 1 goal to smash you to smithereens. Okay, vehicular combat it is. Forget about skill. This game requires just one thing: the desire to beat opponents in any manner available to you. This includes using hazards like fire jets, lightning bolts, and bottomless pits to your advantage. But don't worry if you've never piloted a bumper car before. All you need to succeed in any of the 5 games is a little bit of attitude and a whole lot of bumper. Well, that's a well-worded way to sell this game on the back of the box. Got to be honest with you there. I like that. I'm now extremely intrigued to play that after that description. So will we get that card inside this one? Of course we will. There we go. And possibly the best disc art of all 3 of them. There's a lot more going on the front of that disc. So yeah, Give the Gift of Beef, the BK Crown card again, fly it in here. And this is going to be the leaflet style manuals I'm now calling it, because I always think of a manual as like just a book with pages that you fold out. But yeah, it looks like it's a manual that you pull out. The Xbox Live, so these games got online as well. Could well have game modes, rides, tournament, and local multiplayer. If you've got friends over, have them jump in from the character select screen. Well, there you go. Rides, select this option for a one-off game of the event of your choosing. What about events? So there's the pickups. There's a list of pickups that you can have. Again, I think I'll leave that there just long enough for people to read if they so wish by pausing. Where's the bottomless pit? That's the one that caught my eye when I was reading the back out. So yes, where's the have we got any screenshots? Did we get any screenshots in this one? I don't think so. No, none there. So it's there's a little bit. I don't understand why they didn't. Maybe it was no staples makes it cheaper to make. Yeah, there's no screenshots on this manual / leaflet. So there we go. Should you be buying these, perhaps secondhand, pre-owned, or whatever, and they don't come with a manual, and you're wondering, should they have a manual? Yes, they should. And it would seem that they're all supposed to have this flyer in as well, which may be missing. So, I mean, if I was buying this pre-owned, I would only care about the manual, not so much the flyer. The flyer would be a bonus. But if you're one of those people that likes them to be complete as I call it, you now know that each one of them had one of these flyers in. And do you know, as I said, the interesting collector's pieces, as I've shut my flyer in the box there a little bit. So yeah, they're interesting collector's pieces, even without playing it. But as I said, I've now got the NTSC Xbox 360. I can now play these games and get achievements out of it, which is always going to be my bag. So let's bring all three games back into view just quickly. And as I say, just a quick opening video and seeing what's inside them all. And as I say, I am so pleased, believe it or not, to finally be able to have a little dabble at these and hopefully get some easy achievements out of them as well, or just even get a completion out of them. That might be a target of mine. So, ladies and gentlemen, that has been an opening of all three of the Burger King games. If you enjoyed this video, please hit a little thumbs up. That would be awesome. If you have enjoyed this video, why not tell a friend, and please subscribe if you are new and all that jazz. So, thank you very much for watching, and as always, please do take care. Like that one the most. Gonna play that first, I think.